You ever realize you've been living your whole life as someone else's oxygen tank? That was me, until the night I unplugged everything and watched my family gasp without me. My phone lit up at 2 a.m. Rent's due. You'll handle it, my brother wrote. No question mark. No please? Just a command, like always. My thumb hovered over the screen, but instead of typing yes like I'd done 100 times, I wrote something new to handle it yourself. Then I stared at that message, trembling but free. Before he could reply, I opened a different window, a job offer in another country, a contract waiting for my signature. One click. Signed. And just like that, I wasn't theirs anymore. 10 minutes later, another message buzzed in. My mother, don't bother coming home for Christmas unless you co-sign his $200,000 loan. That's when my heart stopped feeling like a heart and started feeling like a clenched fist. I used to worship him. He taught me to ride a bike. He pulled me out of a frozen lake when I was 8. He was my hero, but heroes rot when you never hold them accountable. At first it was I lost my wallet, I forgot my PIN. Then it became rent checks, car repairs, bailouts. My parents called it helping. I called it bleeding. They covered for him. Praised him. Golden boy. And me? I was the responsible one, said with a smirk like it was a defect. That $200,000 wasn't a request. It was a guillotine. I didn't reply to my mother. I didn't beg. I didn't justify. I opened my laptop and went hunting for every single thread that tied me to them. The family phone plan, gone. Streaming services my brother binged on, cancelled. At the gym membership he begged me to add him to, cut. The credit card in my name, frozen. By midnight, every cord they wrapped around me lay on the floor like severed ropes. My phone buzzed. 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 By morning, 52 missed calls. My brother. My mother. Even my father, who never called anyone. I let it ring. Silence unnerves people more than any words. By day 2, the voicemails shifted from rage to panic. You can't just leave us like this. He has deadlines. Do you want him to go to jail? You're selfish. You've always been selfish. That word hit harder than all the rest. Selfish. After years of stitching their holes with my own skin, I was selfish. That's when the calm came. I answered one call. Just one. His voice was frantic now, paper thin, stripped of the arrogance I grew up under. They're going to take my car. They're going to evict me. You can't just. I can, I said quietly. And I did. He tried the old hooks. But you're my brother. I let the silence stretch, then said, exactly, and hung up. While they panicked, I packed passport. Work visa. One-way ticket. I didn't announce my departure. Didn't give them a countdown. What I gave them instead was clarity. When their bills came due, they saw exactly how much of their comfort had been built on my shoulders. The texts turned bitter, then quiet, then nothing. By the time I landed in a new country, I could finally breathe without someone else's hands around my neck. He lost the car. He lost the apartment. My parents had to mop up the mess themselves. Christmas was cancelled. All the traditions I used to bankroll vanished overnight. They wanted me to co-sign his life away. Instead, I erased myself from theirs. I regret it. No. Not even for a heartbeat, because here's the truth. Family isn't a chain, blood isn't a contract, love isn't debt. The night my brother texted expecting me to bend again, he didn't know he'd written his own ending. I used to save him. I used to save all of them, but that night, when I cut every bill, every tie, I saved someone else for the first time. Me. If you've ever felt like someone's safety net instead of their sibling, tell me in the comments. Tell me your breaking point. Because I know I'm not the only one.